Hi, my name is Lim Ting, and I will start off the presentation for assignment 4. We're group number 2, and my team members include Whoong Zi Wei, Chuah Keat, Kay Jing, and Kai Hong. So first off, I would like to talk about the cardiovascular disease, which include coronary heart disease and cerebral vascular disease, and a lot more. But today we'll be focusing on coronary heart disease. And in 2020, it actually caused 19.1 million deaths globally. So it's a very lethal disease, and the disease basically clogs up your artery wall, causing blood flow to not be able to reach the heart, which can cause a lot of complications. So the main problems that we faced was, of course, the growing prevalence of coronary heart disease means that there is an increasing rate of people that have this disease. And we were given a data set that has 14 attributes, and we were tasked to find the most relevant attributes that attribute to this heart disease, for example. So our main objective is to, of course, analyze the data set that was given, and we would do some literature review on what algorithms, machine learning algorithms that has been done before. So we can compare these algorithms against each other and find the most suitable algorithm that can be used to determine the features that relate to or can cause heart disease. That's it from my part. I'll be passing over to the next person.
I'll be speaking about the overview of the dataset. So this is the data description provided as part of the assignment, but it's the same one as the previous assessment, but it's reused here for recapping purposes. Next, EDA. The purpose of conducting the EDA is so that the dataset can be examined and understood better before proceeding to further analysis and implementing the machine learning models. Regarding the missing values in the dataset given, it is discovered that a total of 6 missing values were detected, and they were represented with the string question mark. Hence, it was dropped that it was only just 6 missing values. Regarding data types, it was discovered that cat and tau are not in numerical data types, thus it was converted into their appropriate data type. Finally, duplicates were checked, and the dataset did not seem to have contained any more duplicates. So with data preprocessing, we did with 4 methods: checking for outliers, feature engineering, heat map correlation, and Burrito analysis. For checking for outliers, we had 3 attributes that are noticeable outliers. We will test BPS, cold, and TELAC. Proceeding with the machine learning implementation, those outliers shall be eliminated. So with feature engineering, a chi-square table with the p-value is generated by R, and the rejected column is to signify that null hypothesis is rejected if the p-value is lesser than 0.05. The attributes will be sex, CP, rest ECG, TELAC, exang, OP, CAS, slope, and tau, which had the value lesser than 0.05, also implying that it has statistical significance against the target prediction num. So next, heat map correlation. The heat map uses Pearson, Spearman, and Kendall correlation coefficient to measure the linear relationship between the variables. The attributes will be H, sex, CP, TRES, BPS, cold, FBS, rest ECG, exang, OP, slope, and CAT, and tau, which have a positive relationship against num. TELAC is the only attribute that was negatively correlated with num. And Burrito analysis. The attributes of sex, CP, TELAC, exang, OP, slope, CAT, and tau had significant correlation with the targeted variable num. So feature selection conclusion. Based on the collective findings from various statistical tests and Burrito algorithm, we have identified that CP, OP, tau, CAT, num, slope, exang, and sex is highly relevant and decently correlated attributes for predicting num. These features demonstrate both statistical significance and substantial correlations, indicating that they have strong predictive capability for the subsequent machine learning model. And one hot encoding. Accordingly, the attributes of sex, CP, FBS, rest ECG, exang, slope, CAT, and tau are categorical in nature, and hence, to incorporate them into our machine learning models, one hot encoding is required to be conducted. One hot encoding is the essential process of transforming categorical variables into binary vector representation equivalents. Categorical attributes can then be effectively used as input features in machine learning algorithms, so ensuring each category from being treated independently. So thank you. I'll pass on to the next person.
Hello, my name is Zi Wei, and I'll be presenting for one of the methods that we're using for this assignment. So KNN is one of the chosen methods as it was revealed to be most effective for predicting coronary heart disease related dataset as revealed in the literature review. And KNN is an algorithm that uses proximity to make classifications or predictions about how we can group an individual data point with other similar data points. Essentially, the distance is being calculated based on how close one data point is to another using the Euclidean distance, and they are grouped together based on how close they are. And this closeness is determined via a k value. So essentially, if the k value is equal to 2, for example, the 2 nearest data points will be grouped together if k value is equal to 2. So we're using brute force method in order to determine the best k value, and the brute force method essentially searches through all possible k values within a specified range so as to find the best k value that yields the highest accuracy score. So on the left, you can see we're using the brute force method. So we're using a range from 1 to 30. So you can see on the left, you can see the K values and the associated accuracy score on the right side. So after we have looked through all the range from 1 to 30, we can see that the end output result is that when K and N is with limited features, the best K value are 4 and 5, and the best accuracy score is 82.76%, which is very high. And when KN with all features are used, the best K values are 14, 22, 24, and 26, and the best accuracy score was found to be just 53.45%, which is quite low. And in conclusion is that we have found that with KNN use only just the selected features, it produced the highest accuracy score of 82.76%.
Next was the decision trees. Why use the decision trees? A decision tree is a machine learning algorithm used for tasks such as classifications and regressions. It creates a model that predicts the value of target variables by learning the simple decision trees from the data features. The main reason we decide to use the decision tree is that it can manage the numerical and categorical data. The decision trees can use different features, subsets, and decision rules that at different stages of classifications. Moreover, it only needs fewer data processing and quickly identifies important variables. And let's see the performance of the two models. Based on the comparison between the confusion matrix result of two models trained with all features and limited features, the model 1, which is trained with all features, has a slightly higher overall accuracy at about 68.35% compared to the model 2, which is limited features, 64.98%. The kappa statistic for the model 2 is also highest at 0.4926 compared to the model 1. A higher kappa value means that the prediction of the model 2s are more reliable than the model 1s. The sensitivity, specificities, positive predictive values and negative predictive values, among other things, have generally improved for most classes in the second model. In particular, the sensitivity for class 2 saw a significant improvement, jumping from the 0.2857 to 0.6571, which indicates the model's improved abilities to correctly identify true positive for these classes. Therefore, model 2, which use all features, perform better overall than model 1, which use the limited features. So this is evidence from the highest overall accuracy, higher capacity statistic, and improved class-wise performance measure of the model tools.
Hi, I'm Kate. So I will present the proposed method. The random forest algorithm is an ensemble learning method that combines multiple decision trees to make predictions. It is suitable for our research project as it can handle both categorical and numerical data and capture complex interactions and nonlinear relationships between variables. Now let's move on to the performance evaluation of our random forest model. As shown in Figure 11, we compare the performance of the random forest model trained on all features with a model trained on a limited set of features. Upon analyzing the results, we observe that the random forest model trained on the limited set of features performs slightly better in terms of predictive accuracy, 58.62%, compared to the model trained on all features, 56.90%. In conclusion, let's summarize the findings of our research project. After applying three machine learning algorithms, namely KNN, random forest, and decision tree, we obtained accuracy scores for predicting the presence of heart disease. Among these models, the K nearest neighbors KNN model achieved the highest accuracy of 82.76% when limited features were used as input. Hence, we concluded the KNN model is the best model for predicting the presence of heart disease. Thank you.